Money Monster is directed by Jodie Foster and stars George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Jack O'Connell. George Clooney plays a TV analyst. He's one of those really loud, boisterous people who talks about the stock market and makes it very entertaining. He does dance routines with girls and everything. And he gets held at gunpoint by Jack O'Connell, who has a grudge against him for a reason I'm not going to divulge. Julia Roberts plays the director of this show, who's in the booth talking to George Clooney through an earpiece, instructing him on the best way to handle this extremely delicate situation. So at its core, Money Monster is a thriller. It's a suspenseful, white-knuckled, contained thriller. And that's when this movie works the best, when you're in that newsroom with George Clooney at gunpoint, Jack O'Connell screaming in his ear, Julia Roberts trying to calm down the situation. That's where this movie works the best. And that's where I had a ton of fun with Money Monster and was actually surprisingly really invested in its story. Unfortunately, the movie also goes out of this newsroom quite often to what's going on outside of the newsroom on Wall Street. This is integral to the plot of the movie, but the way they handle it is quite often you just go somewhere else with characters you don't really care that much about, and the film loses its steam during those time periods. For me, the newsroom where this suspenseful situation is going on, this contained, scary situation, was where this film was most thrilling for me, and the performances are all uniformly excellent. George Clooney, as usual, is very, very good here, as is Jack O'Connell as this guy who is just tortured by not only his personal life, but a very bad decision he made, and you can kind of see that his life has really been a downward spiral of a lot of bad decisions similar to that one, and so you can kind of feel for his character and understand where he's coming from, even though you don't necessarily condone what he's doing. His motivations are clear and you understand why he's there, and for that reason, as an antagonist, you actually kind of start to care about him, and that's also a really good strength of this film, because you see the human behind the act that he's committing, and you really understand what has brought him to this point. Julia Roberts is also really good. Now, these are all things that you've probably heard 1,000 times. George Clooney is good. Yes, Julia Roberts is very good in this film. You know, what am I saying that's new? But what can I say? She is. She's really good in this movie. She's the calm voice in the storm. She's the one who's trying to make everything go smoothly. She's used to dealing with a very hectic newsroom, this character, and so this situation is almost strangely familiar for her. And the fact that we are able to realize that much about her character just by watching this film, then that tells you that the characterizations are pretty good, at least with the three leads. Whenever the film goes outside of the newsroom and tries to tell its corporate Wall Street story, in which it's very much so bashing Wall Street, whenever the film gets a little more preachy than you would expect it to be, that's where the film doesn't really reach the dramatic heights it's trying to. As a contained, suspenseful thriller, it really works, but sometimes it does overstep its boundaries and try to have a message. One of the biggest messages is how the world now reacts to horrible situations through the internet, which in turn provides some of the movie's best humor, because it also has good humor about the subject. One scene involving Vine, I'm not going to spoil it, but it was pretty laugh-out-loud hilarious. The performances are all excellent, and the stuff inside the newsroom is really riveting. But whenever they go outside of it, the movie loses a little bit of steam. I'm going to give Money Monster a B. I think Jodie Foster did a surprisingly good job directing this movie. She's made a lot of smaller films. This is her first attempt at a larger film. If you've never seen The Beaver, I actually think it's a very underrated movie, and I suggest checking that out. She did a very good job with that one also, and it's got a great performance by Mel Gibson, Jennifer Lawrence, Antoine Yelchin, and Jodie Foster. Guys, I got something really cool I want to tell you about, a giveaway that I'm running right now. First off, thank you so much to everyone who bought my book. It really means the world to me. I worked for about a year on this, and it was tons of fun to write. The publishers, Mango Media, Keyline Press, are actually going to be hosting this giveaway. For anyone who purchases the book from now to May 22nd on Amazon can be entered to win a prize that the publishers are going to eventually deem and announce as a collaboration between myself and the guys at Comicstorian, because they're also writing a book very soon that's going to be coming out about comic book movies that I wrote the foreword for. And these guys are awesome. They're extremely knowledgeable. They're very talented. They make great content, and I'm humbled by the fact that I got to work with them even ever so briefly. So that giveaway is taking place on Amazon. You can enter for a prize by just purchasing a copy of the book from now until May 22nd. All you have to do is send an email to info@mango.biz with the subject line Stuckman in the header and your email confirmation number of your order. And that's the giveaway, guys. Thank you so much again for reading my book. I really do appreciate it. It meant a lot to me. You guys are the best, and I hope you check out Money Monster because it is surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. Thanks so much as always for watching, guys, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.